Hey, just in my usual underground car park spot. Yeah, it's one of my favorite places. Very lucky to have a place like this to just go down to and have this whole space to drift in. So yeah, very, very lucky. But yeah, it's almost at 12. Had a bit of an okay day, but it's nice to just take some time out and play with a drift car. One of my favorite RC cars amongst many others. By the way, if you're wondering, I also play with two-wheel drive buggies, Mini Z, Tamiya 4WD, crawling, and drifting. Drifting's my first love. But yeah, I'm just gonna power this on, get some Zen. Got a new Noble Plus remote, which has really enhanced the whole experience. However, one issue, sorry, I know the fan's loud. If you're wondering, that's a fan that's on the computer that cools it down. But what was I saying? I may have forgotten to bring an extra battery, so this might die soon, but we'll see. Yeah, I definitely forgot to bring an extra battery. Yeah, sometimes in life so much is going on that you're thinking about 100 things at once. But hopefully this is the good battery and not the flat one. But yeah, this is what I do. I just like to chill out here and just lock in and focus on this car. And but yeah, I do live in an apartment. Sometimes random people will walk past, neighbors, and yeah, some just don't care and some show a little bit of curiosity. But yeah, since doing this, I have made 2 friends in this building and that have gotten drift cars. One is still yet to build his, but another neighbor has purchased a Yokomo YD2. It's like an older model of what I'm driving now. And he's been randomly joining me here and there. Shout out to Ryan. He's also a dad, a father of 2. So being a busy dad and working full time and stressing, I guess it was perfect for him to just go. He's also loves cars, loves JDM cars. But he then decided that it's perfect, fits in his lifestyle. Once our kids get down to bed and we get on top of most of our responsibilities, we then just text each other and then we meet up down here and we just drift and tune our cars and just, catch up and stuff. And it's been a really nice, wholesome experience. I wanted to make this video real quick just to update you guys all on what my whole RC drifting experience has been like, my journey, because for those who have following, I've been really everywhere in the RC genre. I've been everywhere, like jumping around from Mini Z to off-road buggies to Mia to crawling, and it's just my personality. I like to dabble in a lot of many different things. I don't like sticking to one thing for a while. I go in and out. Maybe it's because I have ADHD. But yeah, the journey so far has been really fun. It's been 6 months. I originally got this around December, like around my birthday. And long story short, I was going through a mental breakdown and life stress and some family business bullshit. But yeah, just bought this car, built it, and then met the Sydney RC drift community, and have just been slowly practicing, improving on my skill, tuning the car, buying little bits and parts, and I've made so many new amazing friends and met so many new people because of RC drifting. And I've been documenting as much of it as I can, not just for you guys, but for myself. As you know, as some may know, my background is photography and a little bit of videography. I'm not the best video guy, but I'm okay at doing photos. Been doing it for 15 years. So I always believe that like life is fleeting. It can go by in a flash. You know, I still remember living in my my room in my parents' house, being a lost, angsty, emo teen, to now suddenly almost being 40, married with a kid. I've had multiple midlife crises, mental health breakdowns, and now I'm playing with cars again. Whilst all my high school friends, they just talk about properties, investment properties, taxes, golf and sport. It's not really the stuff that I'm into. Not hating on it, it's just, yeah, it's not my thing. I'm really into this stuff. And since kind of sharing online about this unique hobby, I've since managed to find so many people that have the same common interests as me, and I'm so glad I did, because now I've met and made some of the most best friends that I'm so lucky to have met and connect with. And yeah, I've got like this WhatsApp group for the Hobbies and Life crew. It's got like 60 people in there. Not all of them are active, but like a good chunk of them really get in on the off-road buggy talks, the drifting, the Tamiya 4-drive. It's so cool. It really does warm my heart seeing all these people that have a common interest, all connecting and sharing their deep passion and love for these RC hobbies and what I like to call these pointless, precious things. I'm talking too much, sorry. I'm getting a headache now. Let me zen out a bit. Put on some music. Got my AirPods in. Let's put on some tunes. Hopefully I can get some reception down here. I'm gonna play some Nujabes, or which you know is my favorite, or Loop Junction. If you never heard of Loop Junction, look into them. They're pretty cool. It's like Japanese soul funk. Sorry, I need to find the right song. Loop. Yes, internet works. 11:53 p.m. Battery feels good. Seems like I got the one that's fully charged. Just gonna chill out and zen. I do have the ability to put a track here. Usually after 9 p.m, not many cars move in and out in this section of the garage. So I do plan on getting like some track so I can do a nice proper drift circuit. But for now, I'm just happy to just drift around an imaginary track. But just really enjoy this drift car that has taken 6 months to get to where it is. It drifts so good now. I feel really at one with it. But also there's still a lot of room for improvement. I've driven some of the other drifters in my community who have been in the hobby for more than 10 years. And some of them have amazing setups. Their cars are so easy to drift. And they can hit all sorts of angles and speeds. Right now, I think my car is lacking a little bit of speed. But I did make some adjustments to the toe out and the camber, and it has improved. But I can only really know for sure and test it when I drift with the boys at either SSB or Ignite. That's where you can really know how your car truly handles when you're with other cars on a proper track. But yeah, I've noticed some of the boys, man, their cars are quick. Very versatile, and they're so good at doing really super close tandems. So yeah, I'm not at that skill level yet. I need to practice a bit more with other cars around, which is why I'm trying to convince my neighbors. Well, I've convinced one, but I'm hoping to convince another one soon. He just needs to build it. Shouts to Mike. But once there's more cars right here where you see drifting, it's gonna get pretty awesome. If you're wondering, like, yeah, I want to get a drift car, how much does it cost, blah, blah, blah. In short, what I've learned and what I've come to realize after buying my own one and recommending certain cars to some people with my level of experience and wisdom, I would say you need at least $2,000 straight up. Yeah. So if that number scares you, then don't even consider it. Yeah. $2,000, guys. And you have to also take into consideration where you're going to use it. If you're lucky like me and you've got a spot like this and a few friends that are also willing to spend $2K each and make your own track and stuff, then you're good. Other than that, you have SSB in Auburn Officeworks and Ignite Hobbies in towards Campbelltown. Now, if those places are hard for you to get to or too far, then the only option is to make something yourself in either your home garage or a space like this, or find a local shopping center garage that has somewhat of a smooth polished concrete. Ideally, you want a smooth polished concrete because your tires will just last a bit longer. You can set these up to drift on rougher terrain, like what you would drive on real streets. But it's just really rough, you know. It really put a lot of strain on your car because of the extra vibration, and the tires would you go through tires way quicker because the tires are made of hard plastic, and they start at about $20 and can go as much as $35 to $40 for just the tire on the outside of the rims. But yeah, $2,000 is what you're looking at. If you're on a bit of a tight budget, potentially $1,500. I've spent $1,400, but after being 6 months in this hobby and learning a bit more, I reckon I've spent close to $2,000, maybe $2,500 on various little extra bits and parts like body shells, which is the 180SX cover that you see on top. They're interchangeable. But then you've got like paint, rims, batteries, charger, remote. Oh yeah, this remote. Luckily I got this second hand for a good price. Shout out to Stevie Aoki. But a brand new one of these starts at $400. Yeah, it's pricey, but when I started, I had a cheaper remote that was under $150, I think, a Fly Sky something. And all the drifters were telling me, like, you need to upgrade the remote. It makes a big difference. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I want to do it on the cheap. But yeah, now I've got a fancy remote, and you got to listen to the people that have been there and done it, you know? Like the saying goes, you're gonna do it once, do it right, pay what you need to pay so you don't have to pay twice. So you cheap out on this sort of stuff, you're gonna end up paying twice, and yeah. But you know, if you're a car fan, if you're into real life one-to-one JDM cars, in the grand scheme of things, and if you're comparing it to that hobby, like a real drift car or a real life JDM car, you know, $2,000 is like tires, maybe some little, I don't know, front lip body kit stuff, or like intercooler or turbo bits or an exhaust. But you know, rims for your JDM car start at, like, nice sets start at like, I don't know, 2K, and can go as high as like, some people spend like 10K on their wheels, man. So if you think about it, you buy one of these, you can buy every beautiful JDM rim that you can imagine for under, yeah, depending on how much you get, but they start at like $30, $20, or second hand. And yeah, the point I'm trying to make is, you just can't sit in it, all right? And you can't show it off and go to Krispy Kremes and car meets and be like, look how cool I am. I work my ass off for a real life car. I'm a man. You rock up to a car meet with one of these and people are gonna be like, what the fuck, bro, grow up. And just to segue on that, I get it. I do feel there's a lot of stigma. Like when I tell my high school mates that I'm into this, they're like, what the fuck, man? Like, bro, grow up. Stop being a man-child. You know, a real man buys a real car, because that's a definition of success and alpha maleness, right? Like whoever's got the most money and the sickest car is a legend, you know? But a sick cunt, as they would say. But I don't care, man. To me, this is so much more fun. I don't have to jump in a real drift car and risk losing my license, hitting up the NASHO, or risk crashing the car and then having to pay thousands of dollars to fix it, or going through a set of tires at a track day, and and dealing with mechanics, or trying to learn how to figure out how to do things yourself, and then you need tools and a garage, and if that's your thing, good on ya, you know, because at one point in my life, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be, I mean, I'm not crossing it out, but one day I would love to have my own real life drift car in a dream garage and know how to work on my own car, like the Eliminate Boys or Adam LZ or the Keep It Reek guys. Yes, I know the Keep It Reek guys cop a bit of heat, but you know, they're living the dream, man. They're going for it. So maybe one day I'll get there, but for now, this is mad. It's my form of meditation, as I'm sure working on a real car is also very therapeutic for some guys. You know, everyone's thoughts and opinions are different. I'm trying to learn how to do a reverse entry drift. Oh, I just did it! Yeah, I just did it! Oh man, I could never do that before. It's like you spin and keep going. Wow. Yeah, I did a retune yesterday. Rear camber and front toe. Oh man. Wow, I can do it now. Go me. But now, okay, I want to learn how to do a rear entry drift. That's hard. You fully throw your ass in. Let's try. Oh, that's hard. Oh yeah, I think I get it. You just chuck it in, let the gyro do the work, and then throttle. Okay. Mungie, flick in. I think I get it. Alright, big, oh, spun out there. Alright, we're gonna, big mungie, senpai, whatever they call it, Norio. This remote really does make it feel like a real drift car, like in terms of, like I've never drifted a real car. I've done a little bit of sim racing. I've watched a lot of like Noriyori drifting and Drift Bible and what do you call it? Option Magazine, Drift Tengoku, Initial D. But the way these RC drift cars drift, and it really does feel like a real drift car. I don't know if this is real or facts or not, but in Japan, you've got real life drifters, professional 1-1 drifters that have stated that drifting an RC car has helped them in their real life drifting competitions. So that's the team called Overdose Addiction. I think they're known for making 1J ZX parts and stuff. Okay, I think I know how to do it now. Throw it in. Oh. Man, this car's so good. Such a bass. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought someone was coming. I'm so relaxed right now. This song just came on by Junction called Ties Yusaku. One of the best. I'm so sorry. I vape. I hope that doesn't offend you. I know. I know what people think about it. And I know. I never thought I'd get into vaping. But something I've been telling myself lately is I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. And life is short. Why do we work our asses off to save up so much money to retire at, I don't know, 60 or 70 to then be able to enjoy your life? But I know that's not the best financial advice right now. Because Sydney, Australia is so expensive right now. And I have not made the best financial moves lately because, yeah, as you know, I've been spending a lot of money on this RC stuff, but at the same time, I know this sounds dramatic, it really has improved my mental health. So that's a good investment, I reckon. Wouldn't you guys say? Don't you think so? Oh man, I can be here for hours doing this. But I do have to sleep soon. I'll probably start recording because this video's gone long enough. I think I've made my points clear. But before I let you guys go, some further updates. Some further updates on hobbies and life. It has been stressful, and I've learnt that I don't want to stress when I hold various events. In particular, lately the mini Z stuff has been stressful because there's just so much there, and but it's cool because I'm starting to notice there are guys in the community that are starting to pick up a bit of the weight and take the lead in organising some of these events and orchestrating the chaos, which is so amazing. It's really happening organically, which I'm really, really grateful for. But yeah, man, I want to take a little bit of a break from the mini Z stuff. I've always loved drifting, so I'm gonna do a bit more of this drifting stuff for the next month or so. But in terms of mini Z, try to host something once a week or month. We've been doing one big race event once a month at Putney, but we learnt a lot of we made and learnt a lot of mistakes from the last one. Firstly, setting up a mini Z track is such a pain, and I also made the mistake of mixing it with the second-hand brand called RCP. Mixed it with a Kyosho track, and it's made it. It's yeah, some people are not happy because it's just shit. But some of the guys are starting to look into figuring out how we can improve the track or figure out how to make a track that is more easier and quicker to set up and more fun. So yeah, that's gonna potentially happen for the next meet. Just improving that whole mini Z space, but now I think I've got a bit more help. So very, very curious to see how that turns out. And if you guys want to join or if you want to help out in any sort of way, please let me know. But yeah, in terms of RC drifting, yeah, there's a lot of places that I can go with that as well, with hobbies and life. I've been collaborating and making connections with some really big names in the Sydney automotive industry. And that could lead to some really awesome things happening as well. Shoutouts to Zen Garage, Donut Garage, Motor Machine, Sessions, Unmarked, Iron Man 4x4, Ultimate Hobbies, oh man, Ignite Hobbies. So yeah, some pretty good results when in hindsight, reflecting on this whole journey. There's been a lot of amazing, genuinely authentic and organic growth. And it's really cool, guys. And I'm not sharing this to boast. I'm sharing this because if you have some sort of dream or idea, or you feel stuck or lost in your life, like they say, right? You should do what you love and what you're passionate about. And if it's genuinely something that you care about, things should work out and you'll meet the right people. Like, they'll pop up and help you. You know, I used to think that photography was my most passionate thing. And it still kind of is, but not as much as hobbies in life and RC cars. So yeah, that says a lot. One sec, let me change up the camera angle so you guys can see what I'm doing better with the drift car. I hope that's a better view. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I only want to share this with you all because when you put yourself out there and you take that leap of faith to share your unique, weird quirks and things that you're interested in, you'll meet other people that will connect with you, and it could take you to some really fun places and adventures and opportunities. Yeah. But don't forget, I'm still figuring things out. I don't have all the answers and I still feel really lost and confused as F. This is just sharing. Sorry, a little shy. It's a neighbor here. I'm 39 now, gone through quite a few things. And I think sometimes in life, no matter how many books you read and YouTube stuff that you consume, and trust me, I've consumed a lot of self-help books and YouTube and life coaching and online courses. Like, I've been through it all, man. Spirituality, ayahuasca, all that sort of, stuff. I've been through it all, guys. I've had my ups and downs of all of that self-discovery stuff, and what I'm trying to say is you're not gonna really know until you go through it. You can read and watch and get a general idea, and it does help. It does kind of help you point in the right direction, because you got to apply it. And I think I'm definitely applying all the things that I've consumed over the past, what I would say is a good 25 years of my life. I'm 40. I've always been into self-reflection, self-discovery, self-help since like 18. Always asking, what's the purpose and meaning of this life? Why are we here? Philosophies, all of that. So yeah, if you can take anything away from that, it's just can continue to question and ask and hang out with people who you look up to. But the point I'm trying to make is, you're only really gonna learn and grow. You're only really gonna grow and evolve when you live it, do it, make mistakes. And boy, oh boy, have I made some really awful mistakes in my life. Like, I've ruined relationships, personal relationships, business relationships, family relationships. Made some really, really awful financial choices out of just really emotional, impulsive situations. And you're not gonna truly learn or grow from that unless you go through it. Oh, this is such a nice song. Junction. Oh wait, it's Junction's first album. Oh, such a good song. So yeah, if you've stumbled upon this and you're listening up to this point, I hope you got something out of that. You just gotta live your life and make those mistakes, and sometimes you gotta really, really fuck up miserably and get really depressed and upset at yourself and the world to then grow and learn and know that, okay, yeah, that puts you on a certain trajectory. And I wouldn't be here right now talking to you if I didn't make all my bad mistakes. That's a bit of a TED talk on life and shit. And yeah, I'm at that age where I can't even remember half the crazy shit I've been through. I have to really try hard to remember. I've had so many epic experiences, and oh man, it's been great. I've also experienced some major, major tragedy. Oh my god. I feel like cried so hard over like best friends dying and losing everything and losing myself and going absolutely batshit insane to the point where everyone around me is like, fuck man, this guy's going through shit. Shout out to Justin, Zen Garage. I love that guy, man. I'm so glad I've been able to collaborate with him and hang out with him in person. He's just someone that I really resonate with in terms of the fucking crazy spectrum and the it's okay if you don't get it and find your zen, right? Oh, let me show you this reverse entry. Oh, look, 360 drift. Yeah, so I'm blabbering on. More updates on Hobby Zen Life. So this Saturday, I don't know if I'll post this, but this Saturday I'm going to be at this big car event show called Sessions. And I'm lucky to know some of the people in that industry because of my past photography work at all the Asian nightclubs in Sydney. Shout out to Edo and Jess, two amazing, beautiful Indonesian people and parents. You're going to be there with Ignite Hobbies, and I'm going to be just talking to people, bringing my drift car, not bringing anything else, just my drift car. And if anyone else wants to get into an RC drift car hobby, I'll try my best to guide them and share with them my experiences and what I've gotten out of this hobby. And yeah, hopefully make some more new friends and maybe network with some other people in the industry and see what happens. So Really looking forward to Saturday again as well. Shouts and thanks to my wife. Oh man, I've put her through hell, guys. She really is unconditional love. Like, imagine being married to me, guys. Oh, ho, ho. That would be like hell. What can I change? Oh, got my steering. Sorry if going all over the place, but why am I doing this? What's the ultimate goal of hobbies in life and this YouTube? Straight up, I hope that I'll meet the right people so I can get to a point where I can have my own space or hobby shop or something where I can have a drift track, mini Z track, buggy track. An example of that would be like, say, a A-Man's hobby, or yeah, obviously that's gonna require a lot of space. But I think maybe even to start, just a really nice, decent size where I can at least do some sort of drifting. I love drifting. It might have to be like a 1/24 scale drift track, like Graver RC in China and Arc Edge. Shout out to them. That would be the dream. And the hope is that I can do it in roads. 'Cause I love this place. It's the best. And I want to just keep continually growing this little local grassroots RC community. Yeah. Because not far from here, we've also got St. Ives. They've got this epic outdoor carpet buggy track. And some of the guys in my crew are now in love with off-road buggy, and I am too. I can't wait to share with you guys my off-road buggy experience. That is so fun as well. But yeah, I hope that I can do this all full-time somehow and just bring you guys along this whole RC thing. I think it's a great way to connect with people and use your hands and be creative and solve problems, and yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape. So yeah, that's the goal, to figure out how to do this sustainably, because if I have one life, this is how I want to live it. I want to have fun with these mad hobby toys, man. Yeah. My life without this stuff is just so depressing, and shit. But now that I've reconnected with all this hobby stuff, it's given my life so much color, so much love and passion. So yeah, if any of that resonates with you, please reach out to me. If you know anyone in the industry, or any way you can help me figure out how to reach this goal and dream, I would love to connect with you. If you think the same way as I do, and you have similar goals, please reach out to me, because I do believe that teamwork does make the dream work. But I also know that when you add more people in this stuff, it gets messy and complicated. But it has to. It's just human nature. Communities, governments, countries, suburbs, like it's just how it is, guys. You can't be mad at humans, just the way we operate and get things done, and how we all grow. And just, yeah, at the end of the day, do any of us really know what the best way to live life is? And we got to catch ourselves, because we often judge others and just be like, hey, why are you living that way, man? You should be living this way. And we clash on ideas and ways of living life. But a lot is changing. I'm already seeing so much change in the next generation coming up. The way they think and do things, the access and knowledge that they have, you know, to like your Alex Hormozi, Simon Squibb, Diary of a CEO, Tim Ferriss. It's next level, man. Like that stuff all only started and evolved for me in the past 15 years, and it's getting better and better. And yeah, we've got all this AI stuff coming out. So in terms of making videos, brands, setting up a business, being an entrepreneur, it's only going to get better and easier. And I think, yeah, everyone at one point is going to be their own boss, their own entrepreneur, with their own little digital agents helping them just create their dreams. I'm hopeful for the future, but who knows, anything could happen. But right now, I'm just enjoying this RC car, and it's all that matters right now. Alright, I'm gonna stop there and just keep drifting. Thank you if you got this far. Please like, subscribe, and connect with me, man. I love connecting with people, especially if you're into the same stuff that I'm into. We're all gonna die, man. So please, do what you love. If you're depressed, stressed, or not happy with where your life is, take that leap of faith and try to change it up. Because tomorrow is not promised, next week, next month, next year is not promised. Now is the time to just go for it. And we'll figure it out. And I know not everyone is in similar situations as me, so please do not take this to heart. Take it with a grain of salt, because your circumstances, your environment could be very different. Not everyone can do what I've done, and I know I'm talking like I've made it and I'm successful, but financially I'm not, man. I've got a lot more work and self-development to do to get my financial situation more stable. That's another whole head fuck, man. I don't want to talk about that shit right now. Alright, bye. $12:30. I should get going. Oh, good song. Loop Junction, For You. Oh, what a song. Oh, I think the battery's gone. Yeah, battery's gone. I can't hit full power. Yeah, all right. I need to go. See you guys. Hope you like that. Bye. Love this feeling.